So you here with the TEP, man. It's episode 77. You here with your boys, as usual. Jew, I'm here. Ed, he's here.
Yeah.
And we got a return guest. Yeah, a little bit of a familiar face if you've been watching. We got Booda in the building.
What's the deal?
Peace, God.
What's the deal? Peace.
Hey, you looking very righteous right now, man.
Hey, bro,
Upright, independent,
and feel at all times.
I know the thing is, bro, like I got, you know what I'm saying, like 2 days ago I bought this lion necklace and I was like, bro, you know what to go good with this? A dashiki. Because the Africa.
Lions,
jungle,
strong,
strong, king,
yeah.
And then Leo season.
Oh yeah, it is Leo season. Shout out to Leo.
You know what I'm saying? It all intertwined together.
Yes, sir.
I did the mathematics. They just gotta do the mathematics.
Yeah.
You look like you about to just come up and give somebody some knowledge.
Yeah.
Like straight now, because he got the black tea under.
I'm about to say, look like he got a strong presence in his community. I didn't know when they see him.
Yeah.
They know what type of time he on.
There you go.
Hey, bro, somebody about to put roses before I walk somewhere, bro.
There you go.
You remember?
Coming to America, yeah.
Yeah, bro, I like this though, bro. This is my first time ever even ran a dashiki, bro.
I used to want one, but I didn't want to wear it in the wrong context. Like I used to always be like, if I put that on and somebody say, "Do you know what that is?"
Oh,
I don't know.
That's why I didn't wear it till now, bro. Because I ain't
There
want to
you
be
go.
wearing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to put it on at the mall after I buy it. I ain't want nobody to be like, hey.
And at one point, those was just like a cool thing to wear. All the girlies.
Yeah. Everybody was wearing it.
I say, bro, I done seen just random videos, women just twerking straight dashiki.
Yeah.
Straight dashiki.
And I just see some brothers in the middle of the party.
Yeah.
Dashiki on. Dashiki and J's.
Or with a grill in their mouth.
Yeah, with a grill in their mouth.
So now man, he know a little something if he got the little hat on.
Yeah. I'll be like, he wearing that.
That's different.
Yeah, he wearing that.
I ain't no hotel for nothing, but I still love my people. I still love the motherland. So.
There you go, man. That's what it's all about.
For real.
So here we is, episode 77 TEP, man. We just gonna get into it right now, man. How's everybody doing, man? How's everybody week been going?
I had a good week, man. It was a short week for me. 3-day work week, so it was like one of them things. It was hard to get into it and out of it,
Oh, okay.
Short work week, man.
Yes, sir.
Heck, 3-day work week. Left an hour early one day, so.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, man. Once the busy season over with, bro, this is when you
start.
That's why you work so hard. So now you can just take off whenever. It's all good. They not
tripping.
Bro. They want you to use your time, so they ain't got to pay you out at the end. But that's
there you go.
Yeah. Anywho,
there you go. Booda?
Oh, mine. A lot of changes.
Well, yeah. Well, no, hold on. Let me go first. And then I'll let you go. I got a vacation coming up. I'm headed up to New York. My old stomping ground.
I just assumed you was going back to upstate.
Yeah, that's where I'm going. I'm going to upstate. I'm not going to the city. So
somebody asked me, I think he's just going to upstate New York.
And I mess around out there. You know what I mean? It's funny enough. Like I say New York. Oh, you going to the city? I'm like, nah, I'm going upstate. Like, and contrary to popular belief, like New York has a countryside. Like there's a countryside to New York. Like
see, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's mountains and lakes and farms and stuff. Pretty much everything outside the city is pretty countryside out there. So it's gonna be nice. I'm going out there to meet some friends and things like that. We're gonna be on the lake. Looking forward to it. This is the first vacation time I'm taking from my job since I've been working there. Like bona fide vacation, like going for a week.
Mm-hmm. And
you know what? Like I don't do that enough. I guess I don't reward myself enough because I just, you know how we is, bro.
We enjoy the fruits, bro.
But you know how we just keep our head down. We just work. Then you finally look up, you be like, well, I need a
little vacation.
I need to go somewhere. I need to get away from this.
Yep.
And I was talking to one of my coworkers, another guy that's a supervisor. He said, hey man, when you go, man, just turn your phone off. He said, turn your phone off. Just disconnect. Don't even worry about what's going on here. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take that advice because usually, even when I do go home and stuff, have a day off or something, I still have my phone on. I'm turning that bad boy off, and I'm gonna just be in the moment.
Coasting, yeah.
And it should be good. But outside of that, just continue growth, continue consciousness of like my body and where I'm headed. I did fall off. I did have some fried chicken and stuff, but that when I was back home, you know. But it's home, you know what I'm saying?
Nobody eat healthy home.
Yeah, it's home. So it's funny how all that go out the window when you go home. Like it all go out the window, like all of it. But you know, it turned out pretty good and everything like that. And yeah, so here I am. But we got the guests here, Booda. What's going on with you, man?
Man, I'm just, you know, a lot of changes, you know, so my week was good. I was actually relaxed this week. Yeah, but it's a lot of changes, you know, good changes and only good changes. You know how some people be like, good changes and bad changes? No, just good changes, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm even thinking about moving back home, bro. You know.
Okay, back to the fruit.
Just to revamp.
Yeah.
Regroup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with it. It's not like I failed or nothing. It's just,
I'm sorry.
Say it is what it is. And you know, it's a lot of changes, but listen, other than that, man, I'm doing good. I'm doing all right. You know what I'm saying? I'm turning 30.
Big
hold on.
This, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, that sound old.
That 3-0 is fat. That's a fat number. That's a fat number.
3-0, bro. Like, if I wasn't an adult, then I'm definitely an adult now.
Yeah. That's when you all the way in it.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like I should be building a house right now.
I'm about to say, that 30 to 40, that's imperative. You know, from 20 to 30, that gave you time to just figure stuff out.
You know what I'm saying? Make mistakes and stuff.
Yeah, ain't nobody really, you know, you kind of got that grace, but that 30 to 40, nah, bro, if you ain't locked in, nah.
Oh, you ain't locked in.
Hey, when you start creeping up on that 30, that's when like those questions get like a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Have a little bit more weight to him, like, hey man, what you doing?
Yep.
Like, dude actually at 24, he's like, hey man, what you looking into doing? Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, you can give like 3 options. Well, I'm thinking about this, and I might do this, and I might do that. You get to that 29, it's like, hey,
that's that last stretch.
That 29, 30, it's like, hey, bro, what's going on?
What's going on, bro? And like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I be even in deep thought, bro. I was in deep thought like 2 days ago when I was at the mall. I was like, bro, I have to change something. I can't still be in a rut like I am now. Because after a while, I feel like, you know, you get too old to be not being where you want to be and being where you need to be. Mm-hmm. So sometimes that's when hey, bro, that's why I started off with change, bro. I got to make some decisions, bro. I don't want to be turning 40 still saying, oh, man, yeah, I'm just doing all right. Still trying to find my way. Yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Nah, bro, I don't want to do that, bro. You know. So, yeah, bro. It's really gonna be an eye opener. It's gonna feel good, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely gonna feel good, but
that's a milestone, man.
It is, bro.
Big 3-0, man.
Yeah. That's why I'm not doing nothing extravagant for my birthday. I'm just gonna chill. I'm gonna go to the little cigar lounge and you know chill. Then after that, I'm gonna start planning and seeing what I'm gonna do for my future, bro. But you know, so thank God. I don't know. I'm going to say his name. Thank God for making me, so let me see another year, man.
There you go, man.
Thank God for letting me see another year, man. Not a lot of people made it to 30.
Well, happy birthday, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm 30 now, actually, guys.
My time is
I'm 30. Yeah, so.
We're going to say happy birthday, man. Glad you made it, man.
Yeah, man.
It's a long time.
Yeah.
Long time, man.
Happy birthday to the production manager / media.
HR. Hey, bro, I got 2 of it.
You got like 4 titles, man.
Yeah.
But it's interesting what you're talking about, what you alluded to, because this is what me and Ed was talking about as far as like the emphasis of the episode. Like Ed brought up to me like the invisible clock, right?
Yeah.
Right? And Ed, if you want to explain it, you can. But
well, yeah, the invisible clock is just like what everybody got in their mind of what they should be doing by this age. Oh, yeah. Like it's it start early on, like when you 18. Oh yeah, because girls women that I talk to, they be like, oh, I expect to be married by 25 on my kid by this time and stuff. And now that we get in our upper 20s, they laugh and be like, yeah, I thought I'd be married by 25.
Yeah.
Or was I wrong? Or,
yeah, right.
or like even us men, we say, well, shoot, hopefully by this time I got this straightened out, because but yeah, that's like the invisible time clock, and everybody guilty of having it in their head where they got in their mind where they want to be by a certain age.
Yeah,
I know me. Mine was, I was like, I approached my 20s like in my mind, okay, this all your time for figuring out, but bro, come 30, you need to have like a direction. Like, nah, I'm gonna go. This what I'm about to be in. It don't mean you got to be, locked into one job, but like, nah, I done experimented. This what I'm good at. This what this the little pocket I'm gonna stay in.
Yeah.
And that's what I would always tell myself. I was like, well, I got to 30 because I was like, man, like this when you just be open minded, take anything. But I was like, man, come 30, nah, bro, I got to be like kind of locked in to have some type of direction. I mean, just to be honest with you, I always felt like in my 20s, I didn't know which direction I was going. I was like, man, I don't know. It was like, and then too, what made it hard for me, I was like, well, technically, if I just wanted to do it, I know I can do it, which make it harder, So I was like, man, by 30, bro, nah, you gotta at least know where you gonna be.
What you
like
at least want to do.
Yeah, some type of direction. You can't still be trying to figure it out, man. 30 turning 35, turn to 40. You realize, man, you never really found your life.
Or got into your life.
You wasn't living in your purpose, bro.
You still scrambling like you 19 or 18, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's good to, it's good to look for, like figure out what you still want to do at 19 and 20.
Yeah.
But when you 29, 30, bro, people going, so I know you ain't really supposed to care about what people think, but they gonna be like, dang, bro, you still looking and scrambling for, so what you want to do in life, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you done had more than enough time.
Yeah.
To figure out. That's why I like what Ed just said. His whole, I was like, yeah, bro, I gotta have a goal. Boom.
I must say that was 10 years to try to get some type of
yeah.
And then I feel like 20 to 30, you go through so many transitions.
Yeah.
That's
a wide range.
Like you go through a lot of different lifestyles from 20 to 30. But bro, that's why I feel like 30 for 40 might go by fast because at that point, bro, we honestly just working.
Yeah.
So I think 20 to 30 felt so long. Like 21 felt like so long ago.
It do. It feel like a lifetime ago.
But nah, that's what I think. I think 30 to 40 gonna go by so fast because you ain't doing nothing but the same thing from 30 to 40.
Yeah.
Pretty much just working.
Hopefully on another scale though, huh?
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. Like, from 20 to 30, you might have did the college thing. You was out of college. You was trying to
travel a little bit.
Yeah, you might was trying to find your way. You may have been trying to look for your first big boy job. Got that. Now you trying to learn how to navigate the workspace. But 30, that's what I say. It's just straight work, bro.
Yeah. Well, what I describe it as. Because I'm 28, I'll be 29 in a couple months or whatever. And, like, all of that is starting to dawn on me, like, my work up until this point or my achievements up to this point. And like you said, like, 20 to 30 is such a wide range of not only age, but experience. Like, what I was experiencing at 20, 21, 22 is not what I'm experiencing at 28, 27, 28, 29. Because I feel like, for me, the turning point was like 25. I feel like when I turned the corner. I remember, like, I was more, I ain't gonna say I'm scared of 30, but I was more scared of 25 as a man and as a young adult. Because I was like, 25 is like, bro, like, the games I played up until then, I can't play those same games. Like, you know what I mean? And a lot is included into that. And And for me, like you said, like during that time, like I took a lot of odd jobs. I took a lot of I did a lot of stuff.
Bro, I done worked some jobs.
Yeah, I done worked some jobs. Like, I mean, we all have, like, and we all got to watch each other do that, which is crazy.
Yeah, I done worked some ranky-dink jobs.
Yeah. But I just feel like now as I get closer to that age, like, somebody told me this at like 20 years old or 21 years old, and it scared the living crap out of me. They was like, whatever you're doing at 30, that's probably what you're going to be doing for the rest of your life. Like, somebody told me that, bro. Like, a grown dude told me that. And, like, the closer I get to 30, the closer I'm like, he might be right. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Ed just said, you just working. Like, and, like, that kind of, like, okay. I ain't going to say that it scares me per se, but it makes the anxiety, like, spike. Because, like, you thinking to yourself, like, am I doing everything I need to do? Am I exhausting every avenue that I can to make my life as good as it can be?
Yeah.
And I think that's the daily toll that a lot of us deal with. Do y'all feel like y'all have dealt with that? Like, in your maturation?
Yeah, because well, of course, about 30, every man wanted to have a set, a set job and set, you know what I'm saying, like be comfortable and know what they was gonna be doing.
Kind of lifestyle,
yeah, lifestyle. So when some of us get there, and we still don't know what we're gonna be doing. And then we finally get something. You know what I'm saying, like Ed just said, bro. You know what I'm saying. When you reach 30, we gotta know what you're doing. So when you start doing, and so whatever you do at 30, you know you have to do it because you can't keep quitting. You can't keep going back
and starting over.
You can't keep starting over because you just too old for that, bro. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you remember what Mama used to say, bro? Like a man should always have money in his pocket, bro.
Yeah,
a man should always have money in his pocket. And you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be 36 years old still broke, bro. That's just what it is. 35 being broke, bro. You don't.
Yeah.
You know, so that's just what it is, bro. So yeah. You know, so I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so whoever told you that, it's probably what you're doing when you're 30.
But
has a big possibility that what you might be doing.
But I will say though, off a little push. I push back. I don't think you ever too old to follow your dreams.
Yeah. And that's what I was about to expand on.
Thank you so much.
But go ahead, Ed.
I don't ever think you too old. But like I said, I do think 30 is when you like. You gotta do a real self inventory and say like, is this what I'm trying to do forever, or if I'm trying to change? Because if I'm trying to change stuff, bro, this about the time. Because
it gotta happen now.
If I want to, like a family and stuff, and like I'm still, kind of piddle paddling around, and that's why I say you gotta just take like a real self inventory and say, can I support a family with this? Even if it was a 2 income, if they're making about what I make, can I? Is this enough?
Yeah.
Am I satisfied? Like that's what I say. You gotta take like just a real self inventory because it's like okay, like that's why I say the 20s you can gotta get away with just working something, just
getting by,
or just something where it ain't really making no money, but it's enough for you to just fund your lifestyle. But it's like. Nah, man. Like what you really trying to do? Like, time ticking. Like, you had your 20s to enjoy yourself, be a little reckless, make some bad decisions, but hopefully in them 10 years you done accumulated some knowledge to where you can start like, making some real strides in whatever your purpose is. So, that's actually like very, very.
Something that really resonates with me because like I ask myself those questions and I do the self inventory like every day, like and that's the crazy thing about it. Like I'm always doing that. Like I'm always like, is this it for me? Where can I go? How can I like snowball this into a bigger position or more money and things like that? And I think like, okay, I ask this like. When y'all are having these conversations within yourself and things like that, like, is there a degree of pressure that y'all put on yourself for this, for whatever you're aiming for?
Yes. Well, definitely, for me, yes. Because I, what I'm saying, like, I want to have things. I want I want to do certain things. I need certain things. So it do add pressure. Mm-hmm. It adds a lot of pressure, actually, because I'm not where I want to be right now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And so that pressure actually is doubled down on me, actually, because the fact that I do want to be successful and I do want things and I do need things and like I do want to take care of my family. So yes, that pressure. Yes. Yeah. Yes, to answer your question, yes.
And you. Oh, my bad. If you had to answer, my bad.
Oh yeah, I guess I think I like. I know what God showed me my life will be. Yeah. And stuff, and I know that's. I mean, I done made progress, but I know that I still got some ways to go. Yeah. And like I said, I think for me though, it's more so like it's like I know I'm capable of more. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's just the expectation I have for myself. Like, nah, bro, this is good. You had a good point.
Yeah, you doing good.
But yeah, but nah, this ain't it, man. It's a whole different,
whole another
different world that you ain't really tapped into yet. And so.
You know what, for me, is like, I would answer that, my own question, like, a lot of that depends on, like, what your goal is. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because, like Booda's talking about, or however you know him, if my goal is, like, if my goal is, like, a family, like, because that is kind of one of my goals. I do want to have a family. I do want to support my kids and things like that. Like, you start asking yourself, like, what am I building now to make their lives more lucrative and easier and things like that? And when you put it in that, when you frame it like that, it will make yourself saying, oh, I got to start working on this now so that by the time that I'm ready for this to happen, I can support the way I need to support and I can provide the way I want to provide. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people just be providing because they got to. They back against the wall, like.
That's pressure.
Yeah, and that's pressure. That's like real life pressure, you know? But the pressure I'm talking about is just like, bro, like, while you have the opportunity to control it before it get here, like, why not take advantage of it? And I think that's the epiphany I had. I had that around like 26, 27. Yeah. Ain't gonna lie. Like, okay, oh, no, I'm actually in control of this. Like life ain't just taking me by the, you know what I mean? And horns and just, steering me which way. Like, I'm like actively making these decisions. Yeah. Like just to harken back, like the vacation I'm going on, I'm going up there with some old coworkers that I worked with back in like 2017, 2018. And I thought to myself, like, man, that's such a transformative time in my life. That's actually like 2018 is probably like when my life really started to take shape. I can honestly say that my life ain't have shape. Like, it didn't have a shape.
It had no direction.
Like it didn't have no shape at all. It was just whatever is getting me money at the time, I'm doing it. You know what I mean? And it wasn't until like that experience from 2017 to 2018, shout out to my coworkers, they know, like, I started to say, oh, I can kind of like formulate this. Like, I could formulate this and use my skill set to get me in a better position. Yeah. You know what I mean? And when I really start to like tap into that and realize like, oh, I'm consciously, that's not the word, but you know what I mean?
Yeah, we're with you.
Yeah.
They understand.
Okay. I am actively making these decisions and making my life go this way. Like, it wasn't until like 2018 to like I realized like I'm going this way because I want it to go this way. Like, I'm pushing it in this lane instead of it just being the lane for me. Yeah. Did have y'all felt that? Have you? I'm
about to say, because when you said that, heck, I felt like 2019 when my life finally started to take like real shape and direction, where I was like, oh no, this is actually a avenue for me. 'Cause before that, like I was like, well, I'm doing this, but I might still do this. I don't know. We just gonna see how we just play it by ear. Who knows? But I felt like for me, 2019, I was like, oh no, like it's a path here, and it's like options. But this is my
this your lane.
This is my lane that I'm gonna be in.
Yeah, for sure. And
for me, same year, 2019. That's when I started. I'm actually making big boy money, and I knew what I can do with it because I save good. You know what I'm saying? Once I like have a steady income, I save real good. But you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It had some rocks that got in the way. You know what I'm saying? It had some hard spots that got in the way. And yeah, so now my life has been redirected again.
Okay.
Yeah. So
like Ed said, that ain't a bad thing.
Yeah. So yeah, but now I'm trying to get back on that check because I know what I can do. So once I have like a right, it's a right and steady, it's a direction. I know what I can do with it. I just need to get back in that, situation again. Cause I know what I can do if I have a good direction. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what I can do. So yeah, I just need, you know what I'm saying? Like once I find that good spot, I know I'm gonna be all right, man.
Yeah.
So I'm not even worrying about it because I know once I find that good spot, I'm gonna be all right. So yeah, so that's the answer to your question. Yeah.
I got a question.
Okay.
Where y'all thought y'all be by now at y'all age?
No, sir. Not me.
That's a loaded question for me.
Good thing it's a podcast, huh?
On the one hand, yes. On the other hand, no. Like, okay, let me preface this answer. And you know what? And I think a lot of us, when I say us, I mean black men in our community. I think a lot of us don't even know where we want to be. You know what I mean? Like, never got to conceptualize it. Because I tell you this, I did not. Like, I say this to people all the time, and y'all have heard me say this. Like, when I was like 16, 17, my aspirations was to go to college and get an education. I wasn't too honed in on what that was going to be. You know what I mean? So I wasn't actually able to really develop like a sense of self past that, But when I was getting to graduation time and real life about to happen, I kind of just know I kind of wanted to like be lucrative, and I really wanted to be self sufficient. That was like one of my main like calling cards of like what I wanted to be, like pay my own bills, pay them on time.
I'm about to say, bro, that was a milestone, just to be self sufficient.
Yeah, bro.
That ain't even saying you got a lot of money left over, but you can you can afford to live, to support yourself.
Exactly. Like I could take care of me as far as like bills and car and stuff like that, and I can also afford the things that I like. You know what I'm saying? I like what I like. But no, I'm not where I wanted to be. I'm not where I thought I would be. But I don't fault myself for not being there. Because I think that like me not being there is part of my discovery. You know what I mean? Like it's really showing me like, hey, what you can be and what you was, like, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a gap in that. Like you came a long way. You know what I'm saying? There's lived experience in between those 2 points.
Yeah.
And I really cherish that. I really cherish that. Like I cherish the I guess we could say being in the dark a little bit because I had to figure myself out. Yeah. And when I done that, like I say it is like I'm glad I am where I am mentally. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Spiritually, like I have a very, very more like concrete sense of self like that. But as far as like career and things like that, kind of like you said, Ed, I just know there's more for me. Like I know, you know what? I know what my end goal was supposed to be on the world, and that's impact and influence and things like that. And like however that, I guess I gave myself that vague outline, and I'm just trying to fill it in and do that the best I can. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Just to put a bow on it. But y'all can answer that question, man. That's kind of how I feel.
Oh no, I'm definitely not where I want to be. But I definitely know where I want to go. That's a short answer.
Okay.
That's a short answer.
Okay.
I think I'm with you, Jew. I think that's multifaceted for me because I felt like if I go by like internally, like mentally where I am, I've like gotten to a place that I didn't even think was possible.
Yes, sir.
So
wholeheartedly agree with that.
I've, as far as that, I think I've exceeded that where I even thought was possible. Professionally,
you doing good.
I think I think for me though, I think that line move as I understand more about life.
Oh yes.
So it's like, okay, when you 18, you got like an oversimplified version of what you think life is, but once it hits you in the mouth first, then it's like you said, heck, my goal, I remember praying to God, I said, hey God, as long as I can shoot, afford me a little spot in Dallas, pay all my little bills, and maybe have a little over, I think that's winning. Like being self-sufficient, getting a job that pay enough for me to be self-sufficient was a win. So that's why I feel like that line has moved for me, because at one point it was like, well, shoot, man. I remember saying, I was like, man, shoot, bro, I bring home 4 racks a month. That's a lot of money. One go to the rent. Then I was like, man, bro, that's some good. Like,
that's
so
good.
I feel like that
that's
line
good,
of what like I thought would be enough to, I guess, make me happy or like something. Whatever you like was trying to attain. Like the line has always moved. So
yeah.
I mean, do I think I am where I am right now? Do I think? What was the question? I asked it. That's why.
You said, "Are
you at where you thought you was going to be?"
So it depends on the time I would ask myself, because at 18 I had a very unrealistic, Well, I guess it was just a big dream, And like I said, I just didn't have a real good like perception of like what the real world entailed. But now, like if you ask me like if you would ask me in 2019 where you thought you'd be, I still thought I'd be where I was in 2019, like just kind of building and working. So like from that perspective, I passed that where I thought I'd be. And then like when it kind of like just like, I guess life and romantically, I don't really like.
Okay, I didn't even think about that.
I like thought, by
this age, I'm gonna be
married. I never got ahead of myself.
I ain't never even thought about it.
Because I'm gonna say, bro, I had like some. At 18, I had like some wild like scenarios that I wanted in my head where I was like, I traveled for work and I got a family here, but I be moving around when I'm with them. So I don't know. Like I said, I never really had no real hard like aspirations and that. And like I say, even for that kind of change as time go on, because at one point I was like, everybody look. Why would I want to, be in a relationship? That looked miserable. Then I was like, oh man, relationship be cool. And I was like, marriage though? Then I'm like, oh yeah, I do want to be married. So it's like, I don't know, like my stuff don't even like, it changes as I learn more about life, to be honest with you. So it's like, I am what I thought I was, what I thought was not even what I want now. Or like, so like, as far as that goes, I would say, like no, but for the better, because I don't want, where I thought I was gonna be, ain't even what I want. Thank you.
You know what? I like what you said. No, for the better. You know what I mean?
No, for the better.
No, for the better. Like, cause that's kind of really like what it is for me as well. Like, as I learned, and you know what we do. We do kind of shrink ourselves, right? Like, I can only get this. Like you just said, if I can only pay my bills and bring home the little 4 racks. I'm talking about if I can only be self-sufficient, pay my bills and get my car, I'm winning. But go ahead.
Especially by yourself. That's all.
Yeah. But I'm saying like we only visualized that for ourselves, so we only kept our mind frame in those confines. You know what I'm saying? But as you learn, like Ed said, like you get to one point, you're like, oh, I can do this. Like, I can go get this extra money. I can get this bigger position. All I got to do is, we just celebrated him getting his letters after his name. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just celebrated him getting his letters after his name. Like, same thing with me. Like, I didn't know I'd be a supervisor for an energy company. Like, I didn't think about that, you know? But when you get there or you get close to it, you say, "Oh, that's obtainable." You know what I mean? And I think a lot of times in our life, and especially, and it's Black Men Podcast, so I'm speaking from the Black man's perspective. We only put ourselves in those situations, so it's kind of limiting sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But as you learn, you know that like there's more goals.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, the more you learn about tech 3 years ago, I didn't even know my job existed. Knew nothing about it in nature.
Oh my God, me neither.
So it's
me neither.
I mean, no, I didn't think I'd be where I am right now because I never even knew about it.
I couldn't conceptualize.
Yeah, I'm about to say it wasn't even that I didn't think I could reach. I was like, I literally didn't know nothing about it. Like, I didn't know this even existed. So it's like it's kind of like that, man. I feel like the more you live, the more you exposed to different things and stuff. So I don't know. I feel like it's just always a constant journey, man. And I don't really. And like I said, I think too. Like I do think I'm in a solid place, so I don't really think too much with regret or remorse saying, dang, man, I should have. It's like, it was all necessary for where I am now. And
and that's inspiring, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all probably don't think y'all, you know what I'm saying, at where y'all want to be. You know what I'm saying? And like, I know y'all don't regret where y'all at. Of course not, because y'all successful. Y'all doing good. But it's inspiring to people like me because I see that y'all making it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are making it, and to me, y'all are successful, bro. So I know to others that's outside our group, they're like, man, they doing it, bro. Like Jude, Ed, bro, Lee, they all, you know what I'm saying? They doing their thing, bro. That's inspiring to other people, and like y'all, that's ambition to other people. Y'all can bring other people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Seeing stuff like that from other black men make the other black men work harder, bro, or whatever they doing, bro. Because it's inspiring, bro. So don't ever think y'all not. You know what I'm saying, bro? Y'all in my eyes, bro, y'all are doing great, bro. Y'all are doing real great, bro.
And I'm not saying that's the crazy thing about life too, because it's all relative. Like what Booda's saying, like some people, man, bro, if they get to your point,
they like,
I'm good. I'm great.
I'm a success story. I'm right.
Yeah.
What else you want from me, bro?
I don't want nothing.
Hey, I did it.
I did that, bro. I'm satisfied.
I'm set.
Yeah, I'm good, bro.
Then to make you more
that's the mountaintop.
Yeah. You know
what
I'm saying? Then to make you more satisfied once you get to the point because you know the struggle that you've been through. Oh, man. So, that make you, when you do get to that point, it's sweet, bro. It's so sweet. It comes to a point, man, I don't want no more than this. Because I've been at the bottom. So,
And I think that's the point, too, where it's like you yourself, like Booda said, you haven't do it. You kind of touched on it, too, Ju. It's like, you've been with yourself through every step of the way.
Come on now.
So where you at ain't that like amazing. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's not as mind boggling or it don't blow your mind like that because you was like, nah, bro, I was there when I was working 2 jobs and 24 hours. No, I know how I got here. So it's like, but somebody else is looking at it like, well, dang. But it's like, when you see every step of the journey, you don't sometimes realize how far you actually have come, because you just so in it yourself. And I know I'm guilty of that too, because it's like, bro, I've walked this stuff with myself every day, so it ain't as like
it's just like it's like every day it's like a daily thing.
So it wasn't just like it was just an all of a sudden thing. From my perspective, so I understand how I got here. So it ain't as like
but we are also the type of guys that like we don't just congratulate ourselves as much as we probably should. Like a month ago we went out for Ed stuff. Like it's like, oh, that's nice. Even when you thought about that, you was like, man, I want to go out there. Like I want to celebrate myself. Like and we was like, bro, we want to celebrate, and we said we want to celebrate you
with
too.
We want to celebrate with you, bro.
And I think a lot of us, especially in our friend group, we just on that grind so much that we don't even take time to look back. Like
bro, we just keep our head down.
Hey, I walked all those steps. Like I walked those steps. You know what I'm saying? And even for you, Booda, like you say, you look at us as a self. We still look at Booda like, oh, Booda, he grinded. He grinded.
And the thing is, bro, with me, like what Ed just touched on, he said even from what all you've been through in the past, you get to a good spot in your life, you don't realize it. That's because I think we always want more.
Well, that goes along with what he said. Like you get one thing and then you push the line up.
That's what I'm saying. That's because we always want more, which is also healthy, which is also good because you're not settling.
Yeah.
And even though you're in a good spot, you're not settling. You know you want more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though you've been through that struggle, even though you're in a good spot from being in that struggle, you still want more. And I feel like that's why sometimes you know what I'm saying? It's not that you're not congratulating yourself. You just, you know what I'm saying? You don't notice the good you got right now because you want more. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? That's how that's how I look at it. But that's good. That's good to always want more though.
But you know what? I just want to circle back.
Yeah. I
love, and this kind of the essence of this whole podcast of how like just listen to like the collateral effect of you just grinding. Like you grinding up to your position, like Ed grinding up position to his position. Mm-hmm. It make me want to boss up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, but it's just like, I ain't gonna say collateral damage. It's like collateral influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, he do that. And like, just by Ed learning to push himself up and obtain something, we just by nature and by association know, oh, that's possible.
Very possible.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not even like his position specifically, but that type of mobility is possible for our people and like our demographic as come from where we come from.
Yeah.
So then he do that. He reaches his little milestone. Here I come right behind. You know what I'm saying? I do my thing. And then it's like, okay, dang, Ed did that. But you did this. But you up there too.
Yeah.
But he did it this way.
Yeah.
But I could only do it this way because I learned and I saw it from Ed. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like 2-3 more of us behind me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, he did it like that. I'm gonna do it like, you know what I mean? Like it and that's the essence of like a powerful group. And like dudes that's trying to motivate and push themselves because like that's all it. And okay, I'm sorry, not all, but that is the aspiration for us doing what we do. That the next person can look and say, "Oh, that's that's obtainable." Yeah, I can go grab that. You know what I'm saying?
I love that, bro. Oh, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want us to show people, especially from my hometown, that look at me, bro. I am doing more. You see that I'm doing more. You thought it wasn't possible. But you see me doing more. You just gotta work hard at it, baby.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool too because it shows like it ain't just one way to skin a cat.
Yeah.
Because I think we all kind of got our own little respective lanes and stuff. But it's like, okay, and that's why I like. It's like, okay, well, this one way to go. This another way. That's another way.
Yeah.
I say it's a lot of different ways to end up in the same place, man.
Yeah,
that's what I think I like too. What you see in our group. Is the diversity and like the different routes people took
in industry and careers and things like that.
I like that.
You know, like I'm not gonna sit up here on this podcast and just act like I got it all figured out because we all know that we don't. You know what I mean? That's just the humility in all of us, and in the what me and Ed want this podcast to be. That's why it's called Transferable Experience. Like we're telling you. In the most humble way, like we bumped our head. Like I failed. You know what I'm saying?
Hard.
I failed multiple times. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? But we like to get that perspective so that you know, even with your faults, you can achieve. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like even with your bumps and bruises, you can overcome.
You can still overcome.
It's a constant journey. We still figuring stuff out.
Yeah, for
still get up, bro.
You still gotta get up the next day.
We fall down, but we still get up, baby.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
And you know, like I mean, this type of stuff, these type of conversations, they mean the most to me because, like, I like it because it's rooted in reality.
Yeah,
like you can't hear Ed and not understand what he went through, or hear you and not understand what you go through because this real life stuff, like. We ain't American Idols, you know what I'm saying? Like we ain't like, you know, celebrities and stuff. Like we just regular men trying to hey, what we say, Ed? Honest dollar. Hey, honest dollar. Just the honest dollar. And you know, it can turn into that, you know, and it don't You ain't got to be with all the rah. You know, you just work your move how you work it.
And don't look at other people's success and be like, "Dang, why I don't got that."
That's a good thing to tap
especially,
into.
I know this is another conversation, but especially in the internet age when you see people grind, you know what I'm saying, like showboating on the internet and stuff. You don't know how much they really struggling behind that dang camera.
I'm about to say, what they had to lose to get to that point.
That's what Nathan told me one time, bro. Hey, but he said you never know what they had to lose to get that, to get that goal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So don't, you know what I'm saying, comparison, what they said, comparison.
It's the thief of joy.
Ooh, don't do that, man. I've been overcame that. I mastered that. I was like, I don't give a damn what you got on.
Yeah.
You know what I see on Instagram, I got my own race, so don't do that, y'all. Don't look at other people.
And then too, with just social media, it's so fake and
manufactured.
Yeah, manufactured that I don't believe nothing I see on there.
Yeah.
But the skit's not even real no more.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Everything staged.
But you know, and just to make one, you know, I know we get into our mark or whatever, but like Ed said, like even getting to the 30 in the invisible time clock, it's your clock.
Your clock.
Like you can reset the clock. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you had the clock at 30, just push it to 45. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like it's never, like Ed said, it's never too late. Like your aspirations and your passion, like people don't understand, like passion never dies. You can bury it. You can bury it in whatever other job you do and whatever it is, but the passion is still gonna find a way to get through. You know what I mean? And if your passion is there and it's trying to come out, you gotta listen to it. Like,
yes.
And some people don't start listening to it until 28, 30. You know what I'm saying? So,
ooh, yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of quotables on this one. A lot of quotables.
But, yeah, boy, they hit me.
Yeah, but cause I struggle with that right now. You know, I was actually talking to a colleague yesterday on the phone, and I was just telling him, you know, like I like my position, I like my job, like I really do. It's a good spot for me. But I'm already thinking like, okay, how do I roll this into
something else?
You know, whether it's a bigger position in the company with more responsibility, of course, more money, or do I take the skill set that I learned here and divert it into another industry? You know what I mean? And that's what we talked about with starting over, because that petrifies me. It does. Let's just be transferable.
Yeah,
it petrifies me. Like it's like, okay, I could stay with this company, make this money, and just, you know, be that grinder. Or I could try to go get something better. But like, if I'm at like level 10 of my industry, but I got a skill set that could be transferred over to another industry. But if I go to the industry, I might be down to like level 3.
Yeah.
So in my mind, it's like starting over. But who knows what that can do, and who knows, like, if that's something I'm really passionate about, like.
So you don't, you know what I'm saying? So you're not looking at it like a bonus level? You say you know what I'm saying, if you're on level 10
at one company,
you don't think breaking off from that is not like a bonus level?
It could be. That's the thoughts that petrify me.
Yeah, okay.
That's the thing. That's the thought. And you know, some of that.
Yeah. Hey, because if it's more money, you're not going back to 3. Man, that's a bonus level. You know, when you at the last level.
Yeah, you right. You right. You know, it got its forms and its manifestations.
Yeah.
But like that's how I be. I'm talking about like right now, how I'm conceptualizing that thought, because that is. It's funny that we even having this topic, because I literally had that conversation yesterday with the dude. With a guy that got the same position as me, just another branch, and we just like, what do we do to get like. You know what I'm saying? What do we do to get higher? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and he's same demographic as me. You know what I'm saying? A little older, and that's what he be telling me. He's like, man, I'm this age and I'm here. He said, you that age and you where I'm at, like he said, you already got a leg up. And it's like, yeah, but like Ed say, like I learned this, like now I'm trying to push that line higher, you know, and I'm trying to see where. I guess I'm trying to see where I could put that line, you know. Yeah. But you know, so
do y'all think certain problems can stop you from being successful? Or like certain like
internal problems?
Blocks in your life, like and physical problems. Like I feel like, you know, the reason I'm not really scared of my future the way other people probably be scared of their future, because at the end of the day, I'm a stand-up guy. I don't have no feelings. I don't got no gambling problem.
There you go.
I don't got no kids. I don't got no drug problem.
Big one.
I know when I find that, because I'm a stand-up guy, I know when I find that niche, I'm going to be successful, bro. But all them problems that I just named, a lot of people got them problems, and it makes it hard for them to come up and be successful.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? Do y'all think having certain problems,
Yeah, I'm gonna say
personal problems?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you could like self-sabotage or get in your own way.
I think
you
like
succumb to your vices.
Yeah.
The word I'm thinking is deterrence. You know what I'm saying? They can deter you. Yeah.
I'm gonna say, heck, we done witnessed that a few times. You know, people where it's just like you see, like, that was the downfall.
Yeah,
that's where it happened. Yeah,
couldn't leave it alone.
Yeah.
So I felt like everybody, you know, it's possible where everybody got that thing, but you know, that's when you kind of got to remember moderation, balance,
balance,
or some stuff you just shouldn't do.
Shouldn't do it at all.
Just don't do that, bro.
Don't do that.
Hey, look, that is a bad decision.
You shouldn't be doing that.
You know what I mean?
You were failing because you did that.
Yeah,
bro, that's wrong.
Yeah,
but and you know what's funny? That is wrong.
Yeah,
and that's what I say with like the passion thing. Like if that's something that you really like, the things that we really care about, we protect them.
Yes.
Yeah. Like if you know you want to make like money, like something you passionate about, you want to be a provider and be self-sufficient, you're gonna do the things you need to do to put yourself in that position. No, I don't need to get 35 tickets. I'm not about to speed down I-45 because I need to just not have a ticket. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't need that on my stuff because I'm trying to do something else, like, or anything else. Like I'm not gonna do this and be late for this meeting tomorrow.
Exactly.
This meeting could change my, you know what I'm saying, or this interview. Like if you take it serious enough, and if it mean that much to you, you'll do what you need to do. Bro.
Yeah, man.
That's what I think. That's what I think.
You know what I'm saying? You got to do the right thing at all times, baby. You know what I'm saying? You can't have nothing holding you back because what you did in 2004. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't turn 30 for another year, so I'm gonna watch y'all too. You know, listeners. Hey, if I say listeners, they older than me, so I'm gonna get to watch y'all. I'm gonna get to watch y'all turn 30 and see how y'all digest that.
I'm trying to have a direction I'm moving in every aspect of my life. I ain't gotta be there, but hey,
I feel you, man.
I gotta have a direction, bro.
Yeah,
I need to have a direction.
That's the thing with me too. Like the direction is almost like kind of more important than the actual.
Yeah, I'm about to say I don't need to have.
It don't need to be here by
the
30.
exact place. I just gotta know, like, nah, bro. This
where I'm going.
This is where I'm going. I'm gonna work on this, and I'm gonna get there. This is where I'm at.
Man, I ain't even
romantically.
But I was saying I ain't even tap into the romantic.
Yeah,
stuff.
that's what I was saying.
Oh man,
I need to have some direction, bro.
Man,
you definitely gotta have.
You want to talk about starting over? That's another episode.
That's another episode. I'm going to want to be on that episode.
We might have a round table for that.
Ooh,
I'm not happy. There, I said it.
There, I said it.
It's gonna have to be 6 of us.
Hey, don't pull off.
Hey, it's gonna have to be 6 of us, man.
Don't pull off.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, man. But you know, like, we all men of faith, so we all, we have our little creed or whatever. So we know at the end of the day we're gonna be all right.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
I'm about to say that's where I find peace. I was like, at the end,
that's where the peace.
I was like,
is
I
at.
know I'm gonna end up. Do I know how? Nah, but if I just keep working,
that's why I said
get there.
This not a lot of. Oh, go ahead.
That's why I say I'm a stand up dude. I don't got nothing holding me back. So I know at the end of like before the end of the road come, I know I'm gonna be successful, bro, in my own way.
I was just about to say that, like, when you equip yourself with those like core things, like character and integrity,
being a good person,
like diligence, like those are the things that you fall back on, like in conversations in times like this. Like that's how I know I'm gonna be all right, because I know I do these things. You know what I mean? God given, God guides me. You know what I'm saying? Keep me on my path. And he's blessed me with these traits or whatever, and shout out to our family and even just us, because, I learned things from both of you guys and the rest of the 8 of them, you know what I mean? Like, But you fall back on those things, and that's what gives me solace. You know, you know what I'm saying. So like, you know, it's never like times be hard, but they never be too hard because like, you know what I'm saying. So
be too hard, baby.
Yeah. So happy birthday, Booda, man! You know,
man.
You got anything you want to say to the people, man?
Hey,
like,
bro. Now everybody, especially our close friends, know that I'm a random person. So you know I gotta come up with something random.
Okay.
But look, how y'all think my Seahawks gonna do this year, bro?
Who the quarterback? Geno Smith?
Drew Lock.
Bro, it's either Geno or Drew Lock.
I about to say by the time this come out.
Who the heck? Drew Lock? Who?
No, Drew. From,
Drew Lock
used to be on the
Drew
Broncos.
Lock. Yeah, I thought I was putting that as one word.
Yeah, from Denver.
Oh yeah, I know Drew Lock. Yeah, out of there.
Hey, the thing is, Geno's.
Y'all gonna win like 4 games.
Hey, the thing is,
Like
Geno
4 and
Smith.
12.
The thing is, Geno Smith, he was behind Russell.
I'm about to say
Yes.
didn't he win one game and almost won another game? I like the fact that he getting another chance, like a real chance to become a starter. I mean, I think it's wide open, but I mean, then y'all lost y'all running back because his neck.
He retired, and then
he had to.
KJ Wright retired too.
Yeah, he was on that yesterday.
Then y'all lost Bobby Wagner
Yeah.
with the Rams.
Yeah.
And then, hey, but
They're gonna win like 4 games.
you know, so what what I think Geno Smith gonna start. Then something crazy gonna happen where Drew Lock gonna end up starting. Then finish the season off.
Yeah, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, that's probably high.
But that was just my random thought for today.
It's all right.
I mean, I think y'all best case scenario. I think y'all win. It's 17 games in the
They're gonna
season.
win 4.
I was gonna say best. I'm talking about somebody just cutting up 7.
Oh,
I think
okay.
7 best case scenario.
I think 7 is
realistically somewhere between 4.
Yeah, I about to say
and 6 though.
y'all ceiling is 6, your floor is 4. So that's for me.
Well,
But you know, this comes from a Chiefs fan.
oh yeah, man,
But I must say I have no dog in the fight. I just don't think y'all got a good team.
you know,
It ain't even like a good thing. It just exasperated. Like it's a definition of a rebuild. So.
Yeah, I'm about to say
it's just the definition of a rebuild.
You know, so that's what
they franchise cornerstone.
They know everything.
Built the whole team.
And Jamal Adams just went there.
you know that's what happened after the Lofa Tatsifu and the Sean Alexander and the Matt Hasselback after they left.
So
you know, so we went through.
Been here before, so
You know, so we went through a rebuilding stage. Then boom, Russell, boom, LOB, boom,
Peaks and valleys.
Marshawn Lynch. You know, then that group gone. I'll be going back another.
It's peaks and valleys, man.
You know, what them Chiefs gonna do?
Oh, we going to Super Bowl.
Yeah, so y'all always
don't even get. No, I was gonna wait till the next episode to talk because football season ain't started yet.
I'm sorry. That was just my random thought.
It's all good. It's all. Don't get me started, man. That's another episode, man.
Another episode, another time.
We're gonna have my Chiefs episode pretty soon.
But yeah,
man.
I mean, this has been
episode 77.
Yes, sir.
For the Transferable Experience podcast. Again, we want to say thank you to Booda for coming on and happy birthday to Big 3.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm talking about? Theo,
30,
thank y'all.
Man. That's crazy.
Thank y'all for listening.
Hey, you know
that age look different on paper, bro.
3-0. You got
because you know after 25, nothing really happened honestly between 25 and 29. It's just numbers.
Yeah, you kind of lose track.
Yeah, but man, that 30, bro, that's different. I see that.
That's a marker.
I'm about to see people when you say I'm 30, they be like,
oh,
okay.
Oh, okay.
Hey, if we in a room and he say his age, you're like, oh, that's big dog.
That's
You're
big
like,
dog right
yeah,
there.
that's big dog.
Big
Right
boy right there.
That command a certain type of respect when you say 30 compared to you 20 something.
Hey, you should shake their hand
Yeah.
hard. You said squeeze their hand.
Yeah. That's when you start getting that handshake. Don't dap me up when I'm 30.
Don't dab me up, man. I ain't about to call you a little. I ain't about to call you a little pistol starter. I'm gonna call you by your name.
Oh, gee.
So Miko gonna like this part. So I'm gonna call you by your name.
Yeah, James.
Yeah.
You might have dropped the Booda, bro.
You know, Christopher. Kevin.
Oh,
damn! I might have to drop the Booda. Ooh,
it might just be James. He might just
30,
be James. I might stop calling you Booda. James.
Big Booda too. People be calling me Big Booda too.
Hey, y'all,
James, bro.
James.
I'm 30, bro.
Yeah, I'm 30, bro.
Grown.
James, bro. No more of that Buddha stuff. James. But yeah, man, episode 77, man. Happy birthday to Booda, man. Go ahead and take us
Remember to do all the things on all the things. Until next time.
Already.